Another thing that really kind of like sort of struck me that I found kind of consoling this week was reading Self-Love, the original Dream. There are two levels. I think I mentioned that last time we spoke. Basically there's the the worshiping of consciousness, and then consciousness going beyond that. But the idea of worshiping consciousness, I found that was very supportive too. Just the idea of, again, consciousness. It's consciousness worshiping consciousness, just and propitiating consciousness is removing all the removing all the forms, like concepts and also perceptions, because all of that is form or body knowledge. And so I imagine that's what that is about. But to get back, Kathleen, to what you said about, do we do that, or is that sort of a matter of grace? Kind of like it happens by itself, but I think maybe, I don't know to what degree we participate in that. I mean, like, what moves us to even do this kind of like searching? What moves us to even be sort of open up to open ourselves to this? So maybe it's just the way it's happening, just, the selfless self doing it through us, basically.
Yeah. I mean, and what you're speaking about, like Nisargadatta Maharaj says, remain with the I am, and it opens up all the secrets. The secrets are that you're the knower of that I am, that presence. Maharaj says, remain with your selfless self. You're the knower of the sense of presence. So when the sense of presence, which is that, quote, I am, I exist, that presence is felt, and you say, oh, like, that's what I am. But no, it's more subtle than that, because you know that sense of presence. Mm-hmm. So you are the formless knower of the sense of presence. Otherwise, presence couldn't be known, because that would have been yourself. But you're the knower of the sense of presence, and the only way you can know that sense of presence is using body as an instrument.
Another thing, one time, like Ranjit, I remember him saying once, the moment you think or feel anything, you're in illusion. And so everyone kind of like sat back, wow. And but if you are formless, then there can be no thoughts and no feelings. There's nothing there to, basically there's just nothing there.
Well, those things pass through you.
Yeah. It's just recognizing them for what they are. It's the viveka, is the discrimination.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But feelings can still come,
Yeah.
Even there, like Maharaj says, forgive and forget is an instantaneous thing, but it can be like an irritation that comes, but then it's very quickly, because there's not a thought process that says, I'm irritated about this. How dare this person do that? Or how dare this happen this way? There's a feeling, and then whoop, it fades away. Because again, you're formless. There's no place for this feeling or these ideas or these thoughts to land on, unless you take a form of I am somebody else that's a thinker of these thoughts that are about me, because I've taken possession of the thoughts that are just flowing through the air. When I say flowing through the air, through you, through that formlessness that you are. It's like thoughts are just flowing. And previously, an I am somebody else grabbed onto a thought because it said, oh, that thought is about me. And then I've taken possession of this thought as an I am somebody else, which then the thinking machine creates thoughts. And every thought that comes in based on that thought is then identified with, and the thoughts build into a concept, and more and more and more concepts. And then I get lost thinking thoughts rather than remaining with my selfless self.
Then you need therapy to get rid of it all.
Yeah, but then and more mantra. When and if that happens in the process, in the progressive steps, I get caught back in, I forget myself, and I start believing myself to be this body in this world, having these things that I need doing, and all this worries and bills and all this kind of stuff, which is of course illusion, because when I'm remaining with my formless selfless self, I know this. But when I forget myself and I don't remember that this is illusion, I start to buy into that. And one concept it takes you down the rabbit hole of concepts until you catch and you say, oh, back to mantra. Because I'm feeling that I am somebody else, and now I need to perform this action of mantra in this moment because I am somebody else, but I'm not. I need to return to my regular, normal broadcast. You know?
Yeah.